Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome back to RobMotive. Today is maybe a sad day for Toyota Tacoma future owners. In case you didn't know, and not to get political, this isn't really political because it is happening and it is going to affect the price of Toyota Tacomas. And what I'm talking about are the tariffs that our country, we're all one country, right, are going to levy on Canada and Mexico specifically. And I point out Mexico, even though Canada surely is involved, because Toyota Tacomas are built in Mexico and then imported into the United States, right? They used to be built in Texas, in San Antonio, but Toyota moved that a few years ago. And actually, half of them have been built in Mexico for years. So what's happening is the 25% tariff. What is that going to do to prices on the new Toyota Tacoma? Well, what I've got over here in front of me is Toyota's website, and we're just going to run through and take a look at the base price and what it's going to mean for the base price of each one of the different models. And then finally, I'm going to go to my local dealer and just pick out a few trucks and see what the pricing was and what it's going to be. Now, one little caveat to this. We don't know if trucks that are in transit, let's say, will be affected by this tariff. You might be able to still get one at the lower price until the new one starts shipping over. Kind of a gray area. I don't really know. So maybe right now is the time to pick up a Toyota Tacoma if you can get it before the tariff takes place, which again is supposed to be Saturday, tomorrow from when I'm filming this video, or today if you're watching it. So let's take a look. We're going to start with the SR, and I have a calculator right here in front of me because it'll make it a lot quicker. Base price on an SR is $31,590. $31,590 times 1.25. The new price is going to be $39,487.50. That is equivalent to roughly a TRD Sport. So you can look for the SRs to jump up 1, 2, 3 trim levels in pricing. Crazy. They're already expensive enough, aren't they? Let's look at the SR5. $36,220 times 1.25 is going to be $45,275. Wow, $45,275. That's going to be priced in between the TRD Off-Road and the iForce Max. Crazy prices. Let's carry on. We're going to go to the TRD Pre-Runner, $38,120 times 1.25, $47,650 for the TRD Pre-Runner. Let's get into the TRD Sport and the TRD Off-Road. The TRD Sport base MSRP is $39,400 times 1.25 will bring the price to $49,250. $49,250. That is starting to push limited pricing currently. The TRD Off-Road is at $41,800 times 1.25 equals $52,250. That's out of my range. I won't spend over $50,000 for a Toyota Tacoma. So that puts the TRD Off-Road out of my range. Let's carry on. The TRD Sport iForce Max, $46,320. That's the base times 1.25, $46,320. Oops, I didn't hit equals. $59,000 or $57,900. Crazy. What about the TRD Off-Road? Let's see. Let's go to the TRD Off-Road iForce Max, $46,620. And you can see these numbers at Toyota's website. That's where I'm pulling these numbers from. $58,275. Let's take a jump. Let's go all the way up to the Trail Hunter and the TRD Pro. I can only imagine what the Pro is going to cost. $62,735. That's for the Trail Hunter times 1.25. That's $78,418. Would you pay that much for a Toyota Tacoma? Would you really? Good God, I wouldn't. The TRD Pro, the Big Daddy, what's it going to cost? $63,735 base MSRP right now. Tomorrow or today, Saturday, if you're watching this right now, that's going to be $79,668.75. $80,000 for a Toyota Tacoma. Good God, man. Now, what I'm going to do, I want to see what is actually available because those are MSRP prices. So I'm going to just look at a couple here. We've got the SR sitting at a dealership lot near me, $37,918 times 1.25 equals $47,397.50. That's for an SR model. Crazy. Let's go on down. Let's find something a little higher up. We'll pick, let's check out an SR5 because I think that used to be, anyway, a good middle of the range truck to go for. And I want a 4x4. I'm seeing 4x2s here. Let's see, 4x2s, a lot of 4x2s in my area. Here's a 4x4 SR5. The SRP, suggested retail price, is $44,863 times 1.25 is $56,078.75. This is an SR5 we're talking about, right? Not anything higher. Let's jump on up. Let's go to, how about a TRD Sport? Let's see if we can find a 4x4 since that is the particular one that everybody wants. I have an off-road here. Let's go ahead and look at this. This is a TRD off-road 4x4, $48,380 times 1.25 is $55,475. Wow. I don't know. It's crazy money to me. I think unless was a reprieve at midnight before or after I made this video, let's look at the most expensive truck they have. $57,067. This is a limited four-wheel drive 4x4 four-wheel drive double cab. $57,067 times 1.25. And these are actual numbers. They're sitting on the dealer lot right here near me. $71,333.75. That's for this 4x4 limited. I don't know. This is crazy. It's going to start. It's already started by the time you're watching this video. Again, unless something major has happened, and I don't look for that, we shall see. But what are you going to do? Are you willing to pay $71,300 for a Toyota Tacoma, or 25% more today than you would have had to have yesterday? And what's that going to do to the value of the existing Toyota Tacomas? You got to think it's going to jump some, isn't it? I mean, if you need a truck or you want a truck, I might be able to get 10, 15%, still a deal, over what I actually paid for the truck before. Anyway, just a heads up, if you're in the market, you might want to grab one that's already been shipped and in transit, assuming, of course, that it's not going to be affected by this 25% tariff. Leave a comment down below. What do you think? Do you agree with all of this, or it's hitting you in the wallet now? Leave it alone. I'd be curious to know. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.